Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Roosevelt Field for this game between the Norristown High Eagles and the Plymouth-Whitemarsh Colonials. Beautiful night for football here. We've got probably about a 60-degree temperature. Both teams 1-0 on the season. Norristown beating Bishop Kenrick 24-12, and Plymouth-Whitemarsh with a surprise victory 21-0 over Abington. I'm Walt Fry here with Tony Coy, and what do you think is going to happen for tonight?
Walt, I think with any hometown rivalry, all bets are off as to exactly who's coming in as the odds-on favorite. I think it's going to be a real interesting night of football here, and it's a night really that's made for football. It's gorgeous out there. And we're just about getting all set for the kickoff.
Okay, Plymouth-Whitemarsh won the toss. They'll receive the kickoff. It'll be Rob Wennick to kick for the Eagles, and here we go. Wennick's kick deep, received by Plymouth-Whitemarsh. Big hole on the left side, still going. Finally brought down around the 45. So Plymouth-Whitemarsh will start 1st and 10 at their own 45. Okay, Plymouth-Whitemarsh will come out. Quarterback Brad Bell will lead them out. Well, we'll give you after this play. Bell goes straight up the middle. Looked like it was fullback Jeff Mills, number 40 that time on the carry. Only a couple yards on that one, so it'll be about 2nd and 8. Center for PW, Mike Winsey. Right guard John Friedrich, number 60. Right tackle Ralph Harrison, 71, and the tight end is Paul Davis, number 89. On the other side of the center, left guard Mike Beruzowitz, number 62. Left tackle Rob Roseborough, number 74, and wide out is Chris Crawford, number 81. This time Bell gives the halfback Dwight Shirley, tries to go around the end. Norristown defense strings him out nicely. Takes him about back to the original line of scrimmage. It looks like he lost about 2 on that one. So it'll be 3rd and 10. Norristown defense showing some excellent pressure. Speaking of that Norristown defense, they'll come out with Chad Ochnick at nose guard, Rich Romano next to him on the right, and Mike Evans at right defensive end. On the other side, Vinny Katagnis at left tackle, and Priest Ramsey on the left defensive end. 3rd and 9 for Plymouth-Whitemarsh. Their own 46. Bell back to pass. Hits number 81, Chris Crawford over the middle. Brought down that time by number 21, Rob Wennick. That'll be a 1st down, finishing out that Norristown defensive alignment. Steve Clark, number 65, and Marcus Smith, number 32, are the linebackers. Quarterbacks Rob Wennick, number 21, and number 22, Mike Carroll. And the safeties, number 8, Dave Sessa, and number 6, Steve de Blasio. So Plymouth-Whitemarsh in the Norristown territory. They've got a 1st and 10. Misdirection play that time. Number 22, James Intrieri. He's going nowhere. He's brought down for a loss. Brought down by number 65, linebacker Steve Clark.
2nd and 15.
Well, we have a Norristown offsides penalty over there. I saw a couple of flags on the play. Let's see. All right. So once again, it's 2nd and 10 for the Colonials. And we'll see where we go.
To the penalties, PW, 2nd and 10, into Norristown territory, of course, about the Norristown 43. Bell hands off up the middle to Jeff Mills. Once again, good penetration in that backfield by the Norristown defense. Number 77, Chad Ocknick there, along with number 32. It looked like Marcus Smith.
Number 32, Marcus Smith. Third and a long 9.
Okay, once again, pretty much the same situation, 3rd and 9. As you saw, Bell is a very good passer, good receiver, so we'll see what they can do on this one. Bell back to pass, rolls right. Had pressure from Priest Ramsey. Hit Coffer on the sidelines. Looks like it was a good reception. Be first down for...
And well, he is real close to that marker. I'm not sure whether they're going to bring it in for a measurement. But it was a great pass, a down and out pattern. He hit him right a little bit high, but it was really well thrown.
And a very good catch by Coffer to keep his feet in bounds. But PW was just a yard short, so it'll be 4th and 1. It looks like they're going for it down deep in Norristown territory. They're at about the 35. Handoff goes up the middle. Fullback Jeff Mills found the hole over the left side. Got about 5.
And Walt, that's a situation where as soon as he knew he had the yardage, he really began to hang on to that ball. The last thing you want to do is have that ball taken away from you or a fumble in some way when you've made that first down, and they're really down well into Norristown territory. I'm having a little trouble with the sideline marker, but they're inside the 30-yard line.
And Mills is exactly the guy to do it. Big guy, 5'7", 200 pounds, your fullback to grind out the short yardage, covered it up and got the first down. Looked like a little misdirection play, but they went straight up the middle. Good for only a couple yards. Norristown defense looks solid in the middle there. PW moving the ball nicely. It's 2nd and 8. This time up the middle. Halfback Dwight Shirley, number 35. He found a little hole, danced outside, and was finally brought down by number 44, Mike Evans. Shirley got about 5, so it'll be 3rd and 3 for PW. See if they go to the pass or try the run, both of which have been effective tonight. Bell started the rollout, handed off the other way to Shirley again. Chad Ocknick, the nose guard, got out there to bring down Shirley. Looks like short of the first down.
All right, Walt, this is one of those situations. I'm going to put you on the spot. We're inside the 25-yard line. It's 4th and 4. What do you think they're going to do?
4th and 4. I'd look for a little short pass to a receiver out of the backfield.
And that down and out has been real effective for him so far.
Yes, Bell does roll. Little pitch, nice little wishbone there.
And Walt, we have a flag on the play. Was a good pitch out. And in that series, the quarterback's option is... I didn't see what the referee's call was. Was that a clip?
It was against PW. Norristown fans applaud that. Yes, it's exactly what it was. It was a clip. We'll see what Norristown chooses to do here.
Walt, that's the kind of thing, in my looking at it, I think they had the first down made and it was called back because of a mistake. That's the kind of thing that drives coaches nuts. Let's see where we are now. We're now looking at 4th and approximately 14, 15 yards.
But you see Bell is a very good passing quarterback and a very mobile quarterback. It runs that wishbone nicely. Got a timeout called by PW. Looks like they're going to look this situation over a little bit more.
I think that's exactly it, and that's a real wise call. Right now, Bell probably sensed a little bit of disorganization in his ranks, and what he's trying to do is say, hey, let's see if we can get down. All right, guys, we've had a bad break. Let's see if we can get everything moving again. We did it once, and I'm sure what he's telling his folks right now is let's see if we can do it again. He has an awful lot of room to the right side of the field, and that down and out pattern toward the right has been fairly effective for him so far. So that might be something that he's going to try pulling out of their bag of tricks. Let's see where we go from here. Once again, it's 4th, maybe 14, maybe 15 yards.
While we have some time here, we'll tell you that Norristown is led by head coach Roger Grove and PW head coach Mr. Joseph Iacovetti. Interesting stat I read today, under Roger Grove, the Eagles are 10-1-1 against PW, so history is on their side, but PW is a much improved team. Bell back to pass, pressure from the right side by Priest Ramsey, and Bell is brought down, nowhere near the first down. Number 77, Chad Ochnick, fought off his blocker, brought down Bell. Looks like he just too much pressure and broke the whole play apart.
I think that's exactly right. And you can see, Walt, the situation that one mistake, that clip at a wrong time, put us in. Instead of PW being inside the 20-yard line with a 1st and goal situation, that penalty brought them back to a 4th and 14 or 15-yard situation, and their drive just kind of stalled. This is the first time in the game that Norristown's going to get their hands on the ball.
Okay, so Norristown will come out. Quarterback Dave Sessa at the helm. Sessa turns, pitches to his running back, that was Marcus Smith. Smith nicely fought off a blocker, got outside, managed to make a couple yards out of really what looked like it was going to be a loss. And Smith will break some tackles. He's 5'11", 195, so you can count on him to do some hard running. Okay, behind Dave Sessa, we have number 42, John Ruttman at halfback, and 32, Marcus Smith, you just saw run the ball, is at fullback. Out wide, Priest Ramsey, he's one to watch. Sessa, a very good passing quarterback, and Priest Ramsey, an excellent receiver. Sessa rolls right, hands it off the middle to Carroll.
And once again, we have a flag on the play. It was thrown from the backfield judge, so probably is something against Norristown, and that's exactly what it is. It's a clip against Norristown. That's going to put them in a very bad situation, because instead of now being 2nd and about 7, let's see where they place the ball. Okay, and well, that's exactly it. You can see the umpire stepping it off right now. So instead of in a position where they'd be at 2nd and 7, we're now looking at 2nd and, what's that, your guess? 18, 20 yards? All right. This puts them in a drastically different situation than they were in just a few minutes ago. Let's see where they go.
And now you may be able to see some of Dave Sessa's passing talent. This time he has Mike Carroll split out wide. Carroll running back, wing back. No, they go up the middle. The handoff that time was to number 42, John Ruttman. Ruttman, a very small, very fast back, and also very strong for his size, but looks like he got maybe 3 or 4 up in the middle there. Norristown will be faced with a 3rd and long. That line that'll be protecting Dave Sessa tonight. Number 78, Vinny Catagnis. Number 61, Rich Romano. 57, Dave Latanzi, the center. Number 77, Chad Ochnick, and number 65, Steve Clark. Sessa drops back. Looks out to Mike Carroll on the sideline. Carroll dancing on the sidelines, hauled in the pass. But it looks like it'll still be short of a first down.
And Walt, that was a great reception by Carroll. Puts him 4 and 5, but they're on about their own 40-yard line. My feeling is right now Roger Grove is going to probably take the safe way out and then kick it away. Let's see what happens.
Oh, please.
I feel real good about it. You should get back to the bank a little bit.
That's fine. Go back and give people money.
I said, two microphones, by the way. I had some real bad humming through. We must have lost the ground or something.
Norristown, it looks like, will punt it away. Their punter, number 3, Priest Ramsey, gets off a nice punt. Received at the PW 35. Immediate pressure down there by number 4, Dwayne Smith, on the special teams. Robert Calhoun received the kick for PW, and they'll start, looks like, about their own 38.
First 10 run is on 39-yard line.
You want me to get you into this now? Wait a minute. Go ahead, do the first play. You tell me when I want to go in. Do the first play.
So Norristown will have another chance to show off their defensive power here. Bell turns, handoff up the middle of Jeff Mills. He fumbles. We'll see who's got it. PW recovers. Jeff Mills looks like he never really had the handle on that ball. Fumbled it away, and after Mr. Coy was just talking about how Mills really wraps that ball up, he fumbles one away, but PW recovers for positive yardage. It'll be a 2nd and 7. Bell this time once again handed straight up the middle. Looked like Mills again on the carry. Rich Romano and Vinny Catagnis, right side of that defensive line. Stop that, Cole. It'll be 3rd and 3 for PW. Bell rolls right, looks across the middle, in and out of the hands of number 89. That's Paul Davis, the tight end. Had him wide open. Davis possibly heard the footsteps there. Ball right through his hands, and we'll see what PW does on 4th and 3. PW will punt it away, and their punter in a familiar position, number 9, Brad Bell. Takes the long snap. We have whistles. We have illegal motion on PW. That'll push them back even farther. Force Bell to punt from 5 yards back. Give Norristown even better field position. "13 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Still scoreless between Norristown and PW. Mike Carroll and Steve DeBlasio deep to receive the punt. No pressure on Bell. Bell gets away a nice kick. DeBlasio fields it at his own 25, bobbles it, finds a hole. Nice cut up the field by DeBlasio. He spins. Beautiful run that time by Steve DeBlasio after bobbling the ball. Went to his right, found a hole, cut it back. Spun away from a defender and got 5 more yards. He returned that ball about 20 yards that time. And that ends the quarter. First quarter, still scoreless between Norristown and PW.
Hi, how you doing?
Teams will switch ends. We'll go at it with 1st and 10 for Norristown. Looks like at about their own 40-yard line.
Left himself alone there.
Okay, in that first quarter, the first drive, PW moved the ball very nicely, but a clipping penalty pushed them back on a 4th and 3. They went for it on 4th and long, didn't get it. Norristown took over, moved the ball, but had to punt it away. So the teams have been back and forth about 2 or 3 series for each. And now Norristown will start at their own 38. And joining me, someone you might remember, Mr. Jeff Brandon.